Here's your GIMP. Maybe you've screwed up moving your tools and docks around. Maybe you haven't. Maybe you just want to do a little bit of customization. If you need to, you can go into GIMP Preferences, Windows Management, and reset everything to default values, which might not be a bad idea, just to start with a fresh palette. So restarting GIMP, we get this back to the floating Windows mode. If you go into singles window mode, in Windows the theme makes it very difficult to see the hotspots for moving these, but they are there. The cursor changes shape. You can't see the two arrow cursor. It's the same on the right hand side. There's a hotspot, and vertically you can click and drag these around as well. So maybe we want to customize the position of the tools, and I don't want them on the left hand side. Maybe I want them right across on the right hand side. Go out of single window mode for this. Easiest way to do this. You can do it all in single window mode, but just go temporarily out of single window mode, drag your floating docks across like that, back into single window mode, and we get this. Where have the tools gone? Well, like I say, there's a little hotspot there, and if we click and drag, you see they're on the extreme right hand side now, and we have this area here. You can drop dockable dialogues. Have a look at that in a minute. Maybe I don't want that on the extreme right hand side. I want it a little bit closer to the canvas area, somewhere there. Well, we've got to have a look at a little bit of reverse engineering here, and if I take the layers tab, it could be any of the tabs, but drag it across, we get that heavy blue line. So click, drag, find that heavy blue line, release it, and if I just drag that wider, there's yet another window, and very easy, we can now click, drag the tabs across. If we don't want any of them, well, we can close a tab very easily, like that. That leaves brushes, patterns, etc. Maybe I want another window for those, and there's another hotspot. You can see the heavy blue line at the bottom. Click, drag and release, and we get our brushes down there. Then, as before, very easy. Click, drag the tabs across. So that's an arrangement we can have. Looking at this dockable dialogues, notice if we want, we could put our tool options on that side. So we have the tools on the left hand side, tool options left hand side. Maybe we want them down there. Look for that heavy blue bar again. So now we've got the three windows, a group of layers and channels, and then brushes, and then our tool options. We can resize these a little bit. Notice we've still got areas where we can drag dockable dialogues into. Don't want to see that. You've got to be a little bit careful. Too far resizing and you lose the bottom of the tools. But you can get them down on this size of installation down to 2 columns. This one, well, you can't get rid of it, but you can hide it by clicking and dragging on that hotspot we found earlier. Tool options, don't want them at the bottom, want them at the top. There's a heavy blue bar at the top as well, a hotspot, and you can move the tool options, say, to the top and then have the other two windows at the bottom, or you can just have one window there. Lots of ways you can customize GIMP.